24 hours back at this spot in Kabul airport, shell-shocked civilians of Afghanistan were soaked in blood, with chaos surrounding them. Some dead, some severely injured, some inconsolable after the loss of their loved ones. Islamist terrorists blasting their way through a group of people who were desperate to leave Afghanistan. But that was yesterday. The intent was to stop the fleeing Afghans. But cut to the same spot a day later, desperate civilians were back. They knew there was danger, yet they were back. So distressed are these people with the Taliban rule in Afghanistan that they were even ready to risk their lives to escape the clutches of dreaded radicals. Tonight, these visuals should be used to counter an ideological nexus that is insistent on normalizing Islamist terror across the world, especially in India. Tonight, Times Now exposes the duplicity of the bloc of Islamic nations that accuse the Modi Sarkar of failing to protect the Muslim community but remain shamelessly silent even when Muslim minority community is massacred by Taliban. The same League of Nations rake up Kashmir as human rights issues but are silent to the brutality of Talibs who have no concept of human rights. Look at the way they have treated even civilians yesterday. The Islamic bloc of nations even invoked Delhi riots to question Modi Sarkar, but are blind to the brazen terror strike in Kabul that suited the Taliban narrative. The nexus extends to the Lutyens lobby in India that is quick to push the Islamophobia narrative but are silent to the butchery of Taliban brutes. They're quick to act as apologists for Islamist terror but will not try to understand why the civilians are trying to flee Afghanistan. What's even more bizarre is the fact that some are even trying to coax the government into legitimizing Taliban but won't outrightly condemn the radical Islamists. Listen in to the Indian partners of this apologist brigade.
Would you put Taliban under UAPA terrorist organization? Is Modi government at any level of diplomacy? Are they in touch with Taliban? Please tell us what is wrong in that.
Taliban have taken control of Kabul city. US and NATO forces have moved to Kabul airport. The bomb blast took place in Kabul airport. Who should be held responsible? Because US and NATO countries patronize several terror groups. But which terror group has done? So far, nobody knows.
इस वक्त सरकार ने अपने पास कोई ऐसा इंस्ट्रूमेंट कोई ऐसा नहीं छोड़ा है कि वो हस्तक्षेप कर सकें काबुल में या अफगानिस्तान में कहीं और.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings me to my legitimate question on the News Hour tonight. Isn't it time to dismantle the Lutyens Islamic nations nexus? That's the question and the debate coming up on the other side. Islamist terror strikes. That's the hashtag and the debate coming up.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
And joining me tonight, Sanju Verma, national spokesperson of the BJP, Shehzad Poonawalla, lawyer, Vivek Srivastava, political analyst, Majid Hydari, political analyst. And it is to you I ask my first question, Majid Hydari. The Islamic Nations Organization has refused to condemn what happened in Kabul. They were very quick to question the Modi Sarkar, even in the Delhi riots case when some accused were named and arrested. I want to ask you, do you still go by the law or the narrative that is being set by the OIC, the Organization of Islamic Countries? Or do you think they really don't have any idea of what human rights is, or even what a simple human being would call the right to life? They have no idea about what human life means, forget rights.
बेचारे तालिबान पे इल्जाम तो वैसे भी है ऐसे ही सही. Well, this cannot be our policy. Taliban cannot go for self-defamation. This is a process where a country is being defamed, where they are trying to go for an image makeover. Why would Taliban do this? This has been done by the West and its lobbies, the US and its allies. That is why the Islamic countries are silent, because Islamic countries have very good relations with US and its allies. So to keep them in good humor and not to make a hue and cry over this issue, the Islamic countries could be silent. But it does not mean that these terror attacks were executed or done by the Taliban. They are the innocent people who are being put to witch hunt, and we are trying to defame them. Taliban would never try to defame themselves. This is like self-defamation, which no sane person
Majid
can try.
Hydari,
So let's not defame either the Taliban or
I
the other
really
Muslim
don't
nations.
understand, Majid Hydari, that you have a defense even for the OIC and the Taliban. You are finding reasons and excuses why nobody is condemning the Taliban. You're saying that बेचारे तालिबान, बेचारे हैं तालिबान. माजिद हैदरी, आपको हो क्या गया है?
तालिबान पे इल्जाम तो वैसे भी है,
आप गलत सही का फैसला नहीं कर सकते थे, ये तो हमें अंदेशा था, लेकिन इंसानी जिंदगी के बारे में भी आपकी इस तरह से नैरेटिव रहेगी, ये कम से कम मेरे लिए बहुत शॉकिंग है. एंड संजू वर्मा, बेचारे तालिबान, बेचारे ओआईसी क्या कर सकते हैं? बेचारे मजबूर हैं. 110 लोग मर गए कल के ब्लास्ट में, तो क्या हुआ? बेचारे मजबूर लोगों ने मजलूम लोगों को मार दिया. ये तो सब बेचारों के बीच की बात है. Sanju Verma, can we even begin to accept these kind of explanations? इनको आप क्यों नहीं, वो जो फ्लाइट लेने जाती है वहां से, इनको उस फ्लाइट में डालकर वहीं छोड़ आइए ना. बेचारे तालिबानों की मदद कर देंगे, शायद उनका सर कंधे पे रख के शायद 2-4 आंसू उनके पहुंच देंगे. ले जाइए ना इनको.
Navika, you have been calling out the bluff of these radical Islamists day in and day out for the last so many weeks together. I just want to say a couple of things. You know, centuries back, चाहे वो Ziauddin Babar हो, Mahmud of Ghazni, Muhammad Ghori, Tipu Sultan, Taimur Lane, since then and till date today, when you have the likes of Hizbul Mujahideen, Lashkar-e-Toiba, Jamaat-ud-Dawa, Jaish-e-Mohammed, Al-Qaeda, ISIS, Taliban, Tehreek-e-Taliban, ISIS Khorasan. Please do not interrupt me. Do not interrupt me. Navika, can you stop this background music?
You are comparing Tipu Sultan with terrorists.
Can you stop this background music?
Tipu Sultan has been the freedom fighter.
Excuse me.
नहीं, तालिबान भी फ्रीडम फाइटर ही है. आपके लिए तालिबान फ्रीडम फाइटर ही है ना, बॉस?
May I complete? May I please finish,
No,
Navika?
madam, she cannot compare Taliban with, she cannot.
I will give my logic.
Can you please, Majid Hydari, can you please wait for your turn? Can you wait for your turn? You can do your bombings because you don't know anything else, but the bombings only when your turn comes. Please continue.
Thank you, Navika. So what I was coming to, yes, I will repeat. Mahmud of Ghazni, Muhammad Ghori, Tipu Sultan, and today's Lashkar-e-Toiba, Jamaat-ud-Dawa, Al-Qaeda, ISIS Khorasan, Taliban, Tehreek-e-Taliban. इन सब में कोई फर्क नहीं है. The radical Islamist organizations of today have the same 16th, 17th or 18th century medieval mindset. And I would like to invoke Prime Minister Narendra Modi's speech when he celebrated Diwali last year with our Jawans at Jaisalmer. And clearly, it's not lost on anyone whom he was hinting at, though he did not say it in as many words, that expansionism, terrorism, and this whole ideology to make everybody yours is basically so much an 18th century mindset. And let me tell you, Majid Hydari...
No, this is nothing to do with 18th century mindset. This, 21st century mindset is the same. There is no change between the 18th and the 21st century. I want to ask you, Majid Hydari, आप अपने आप को सच्चा मुसलमान कहते हैं या नहीं? कहते हैं या नहीं?
मैडम बिल्कुल कहता हूं, मैं मानता हूं अल्लाह के
ठीक है. तो अगर आप सच्चे मुसलमान हैं तो मुझे ये बता दीजिए कि मुसलमानों का धर्म या कुरान आपको क्या ये सिखाता है कि मजलूमों की जान लेनी चाहिए?
Madam, that is why I said the so-called Islamic State is a terror outfit. but Taliban are not so. Taliban have
And
not been killing the
Taliban
Afghani people.
Taliban are not so.
Caliphate.
And
Taliban
therefore,
wants to
yesterday the
establish
110
caliphate.
people who died there were
Madam, you
not
should remember
because
the Muslim
not because of
countries and
Taliban.
Occidental
You know,
India.
शहजाद पूनावाला, ये कौन सी दुनिया से ये लोग आते हैं? ये माजिद हैदरी जैसे लोग जो बेचारे तालिबान कहते हैं और तालिबान की कोई गलती नहीं थी कल कह रहे हैं, ये कौन सी दुनिया से आते हैं? ये कैसी सोच है? और
इनकी रज़ाकार आइडियोलॉजी है. They belong to the radical Razakar ideology. They believe in al-Taqiyya. That is what Majid Hydari practices. He compares Bhagat Singh and the likes of our freedom fighters to the bloodthirsty Talibanis, and then he is grinning from here to here on Times Now,
by Muslims.
trying to legitimize
You should be
terrorism.
thankful to the Muslim rulers. They let your ancestors.
no, what about Muslim rulers?
Muslim rulers first.
Killed 70
One minute. I asked this question of Shehzad Poonawalla. Majid Hydari, please allow him to respond. Yes, Shehzad Poonawalla.
See, Navika, I have coined a new word for Majid Hydari. I call him NDTV, नई दिल्ली के तालिबान वाले. These are the same people जिनको बेचारे लगते हैं तालिबान, इनको कल बेचारा लगेगा ओसामा बिन लादेन, इनको पहले से ही अफजल गुरु और याकूब तो बेचारे लगते ही थे. Tomorrow he might come on national TV and say बेचारे लश्कर-ए-तैयबा and बेचारे जैश-ए-मोहम्मद too. The reason is there is no difference between Taliban, ISIS, Majid Hydari और any of these ilk. इनकी सबकी सोच एक ही जगह से जन्म लेती है. There is a single source for the ideological persuasions of all of them. Think about it. All of them want Sharia. All of them want Islamist supremacy. All of them believe that Aurangzeb, Babur and these kinds of invaders are their role models, not the others. And all of them are unable to live with any other community except for themselves. So this is the kind of common worldview that Majid Hydari, Taliban and ISIS share. So therefore, it's nothing surprising that today Majid Hydari is coming on television and calling them bechare. But I only want to ask a couple of questions of Majid Hydari. Question number one, Majid Hydari, if you think that Taliban is so good and so nice, then why don't you recommend that your own family goes and shifts to Afghanistan? Why don't you recommend that? I would request you, the Times was the biggest platform, commit to us that because you find Indian rule and Indian government and Indian democracy so troublesome that you will shift with your wife and children to Taliban land. Please make that commitment now. They won't. The problem is that they all want to do politics on Muslims and vote bank, and they want to support these kinds of fascists and support these kinds of ideologies only and only to make the Muslims feel that, look, these are the true people representing Islam. And they are the same ones. If we criticize Taliban, they will say it's Islamophobia. Why do you say it is Islamophobia if we criticize Taliban? Are you saying that Taliban
when the
represents the
OIC
right view of
accused
Islam?
the government of failing to protect Muslim minorities, you know, they did. OIC did call out. तब ये सारे नाच रहे थे, खुश हो रहे थे. और आज massacre of Muslims from the Hazara minority group by Taliban. उसपे इनके आंसू नहीं है. They have no tears for them. OIC slammed the government for scrapping special status of Kashmir, but today the OIC has ignored Taliban's assault on human rights in Afghanistan. OIC questioned the arrest of accused in Delhi riots case, but Islamists bombing innocent civilians at Kabul airport have not been condemned. Majid Hydari, ये duplicity, एक हद तक पॉलिटिक्स अगर आपको करनी है तो ठीक है, समझते हैं, दुनिया भी समझती है और थोड़ा डिस्काउंट कर देती है, लेकिन कहीं कोई जमीर है कि नहीं, बचा है कि नहीं?
Navika Sahiba, can I get 30 seconds? Shehzad ji has made an offer to me that I should take my family to Afghanistan. I would request him kindly let me take my car to Afghanistan to get its fuel tank filled, because Taliban are selling petrol at 70 rupees and Indian government is selling it at 100 rupees.
प्लीज जाइए, वो बड़ा एयरक्राफ्ट है, उसमें गाड़ी भी वहाँ सस्ती मिल जाएगी. गाड़ी यहाँ से क्यों ले जाना चाहते हैं? गाड़ी यहाँ से क्यों ले जाना चाहते हैं? वहाँ चले जाइए, गाड़ी भी सस्ती मिलेगी, फ्यूल भी सस्ता मिलेगा, जिंदगी भी सस्ती है वहाँ पर. उड़ा देते हैं तो जिंदगी भी सस्ती है, बहुत सस्ती है वहाँ पर, वहीं चले जाइए. नहीं, आपके 30 सेकंड नहीं, आपके कई डेकेड्स हो चुके हैं. अब आप थोड़ा इंतजार करिए, थोड़ा इंतजार करिए। सस्ती जिंदगी
मैडम,
चाहिए आपको,
just
सस्ता
15
पेट्रोल
गाड़ी
चाहिए,
रहती है,
सस्ते
Black Hawk
आपके
मिल जाएगा
ख्यालात हैं। आप प्लेन में हम फ्री आपको छोड़ाएंगे। संजू वर्मा जी, इफ यू कैन जस्ट रिक्वेस्ट द गवर्नमेंट टू सेंड हिम फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट टू अफगानिस्तान विद नो रिटर्न टिकट।
Madam, please. Madam, 15 seconds. Sanju Verma ji,
No,
be
no,
thankful
please.
to the Muslim rulers
Please,
that they let
this
your
man has
ancestors
got
live like
a bit of
Hindus.
interrupting.
Be thankful to Tipu Sultan.
Can
be
you
thankful
please
to
stop
Aurangzeb
interrupting
that
me
your
now? This is
ancestors
unfair.
were let to live like Hindus. Otherwise, there
Can
would
you
have been no
stop
Sanju
now?
Verma on the show
Can you
tonight.
have some
So next
decency
time
and
you
now
talk about
please
Muslim rulers,
shut up.
use your
Can you
brains.
please shut up
Be
now?
thankful to
Now,
Aurangzeb.
because
One minute, Majid Haitri, calm down.
This is unfair. May I?
I'm coming to you, I'm coming to you, Sanju Verma. I want
take 30 seconds. Navika ji, I'm taking 30 seconds.
yes, go on.
ये लोग जो बार बार अफगानिस्तान की दुहाई देते हैं, दिस इज द सेम लॉट रहेंगे हिंदुस्तान में, पर इनका दिल धड़कता है अफगानिस्तान के तालिबानियों के लिए, इनका दिल धड़कता है पाकिस्तानियों के लिए, इनका दिल धड़कता है आईसिस के लिए, इनका दिल धड़कता है अलकायदा के लिए। आई वांट टू टेल माजिद हाइद्री वन थिंग, आप लोग जब कोई जय श्री राम बोलता है, यू से दैट इज अ वॉर क्राई, बट लेट मी रिमाइंड यू एंड लिसन टू दिस केयरफुली, राइट फ्रॉम द चार्ली हेब्डो अटैक to the Brussels bombing, to the Mecca Medina bombing, to the Orlando nightclub bombing, to the Manchester bombing, to the Turkey airport bombing, to the Kabul and Kazakhstan bombing, barely 24 hours back. At the root of it is a concept, Mr. Majid Haidri, called global jihad. And you are an apologist for global jihad. And let me tell you, the gruesome reality is कि times now पर आकर आप भाषण दे रहे हो, अफगानिस्तान में आपको जूते पड़ेंगे, तालिबानी भी आपको एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेंगे। आप ऐसी शख्सियत हो कि तालिबानी भी आपको जूता मारेंगे, they will not accept somebody like you because you're worthless। जो जिस थाली में खाते हो उसी में छेद करते हो, जिस थाली में खाना उसी में छेद करना, that is your ideology।
तो आप इनकी थाली में खाना डालना बंद कर दीजिए ना संजू वर्मा जी, इनकी थाली में खाना डालना बंद कर दीजिए, इनको सिर पर बैठाना बंद कर दीजिए, वन वे टिकट दिलवा दीजिए। आपके जब नेक्स्ट फ्लाइट जाएगी, लोगों को अफगानिस्तान से परसिक्यूटेड माइनॉरिटीज को लाने के लिए इनको वहां छोड़ आइए, इनको वहां सस्ती गाड़ी और सस्ता पेट्रोल मिलेगा, इनकी बहुत अच्छी बसर होगी वहां पर जिंदगी। बट लेट मी गेट इन Vivek Srivastava, I want to ask you, when the Organization of Islamic Countries comes out and calls India names and says that, oh, you know, India is unable to protect its minorities, I want to ask you, do you ever ask yourself the question, बाहर तो आप शायद नहीं बोल पाएंगे, पर आप खुद से ये सवाल करते हैं कि नहीं, कि यहाँ पर किस मुसलमान को क्या दिक्कत है? Compare them to the Uyghur Muslims treated the way they are in China. Look at the way Talibanis treat their own Hazara Muslims. Look at the way Shias are treated in Pakistan.
You want me to talk about Taliban, or you want me to talk about the Indian Muslims? Now, first of all, let me tell you, there was an all-party meeting a couple of days back, okay, maybe yesterday, and in the all-party meeting, I do not know what Sanju Verma and Shehzad Poonawalla are talking. ये लोग तो सरकार और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के official stand के खिलाफ बोल रहे हैं। इस all-party meeting के अंदर, when the briefing took place, finally, the stand was that there is going to be a wait-and-watch policy by the Indian government, because they are also not clear as to who are the actors, the real actors, state or non-state, who are enacting the acts of violence in Afghanistan. That is the first part. And the real culprit of the whole game is United States of America. अभी आप OIC की बात कर रहे हैं, Saudi Arabia has got major investments in United States of America. इनकी रॉयल फैमिली के अरबों रुपए लगे हुए हैं अमेरिका के अंदर. And the Americans are getting all the construction contracts of Saudi Arabia. And through Makkah and Medina, they wanted to control Islam and the Islamic countries. Iraq खत्म कर दिया, अफगानिस्तान खत्म कर दिया. 20 years you occupy a nation and you do not develop it and make it stand on its own feet, because you never came there to develop the nation. So the real culprit you need to understand in the geopolitics is United States of America. February 2020,
तो पूरे दुनिया को सवार रही
the Trump government in Doha,
कम्युनिस्ट आइडियोलॉजी ने तो पूरी दुनिया को सवार दिया।
आप सुनिए सर, पहले अमेरिका ने फरवरी 2020 में आकर के तालिबान को
नहीं, मुझे ये बताइए, कम्युनिस्ट आइडियोलॉजी के बारे में बाद में बात करते हैं। अगर वेट एंड वॉच पॉलिसी है तो समाजवादी पार्टी उनको स्वतंत्र वीर बोल रहे थे, पीस पार्टी शॉल चढ़ाने चली गई, तब आपको कुछ नहीं लगा। ऑल इंडिया मुस्लिम पर्सनल लॉ बोर्ड बोल रहे थे
भाजपा की बात करिए ना सर,
आपका खैर मकदम है, स्वागत है। ये यहाँ पर बैठा माजिद हैदरी बोल रहे हैं आदरणीय तालिबान, तो वेट एंड वॉच पॉलिसी है तो वेट एंड वॉच क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं?
इंडिया का मुसलमान
वेट एंड वॉच पॉलिसी है तो वायु
पॉलिसी सरकार के लिए, इनके लिए कहाँ वेट एंड वॉच है? इनके लिए तो स्टैंड ऑन द टेबल एंड डांस पॉलिसी है इन द राज्यसभा। स्टैंड ऑन द टेबल एंड डांस, दैट इज द वे दे एक्सप्रेस देयर आइडियोलॉजी। दैट इज
हमारे देश का है और हमारे देश के मुसलमान को विक्टिमाइज मत करिए। Sitting here on the national TV,
कौन विक्टिमाइज कर रहा है हमारे देश के मुसलमानों को? विवेक श्रीवास्तव जी, आप बेचारे तालिबान कहेंगे और आपको कोई कुछ कहे भी ना। नहीं, माजिद हैदरी बेचारे तालिबान कह रहे हैं तो हम उनको कुछ कह नहीं सकते। हमें पहले सीपीआई की परमिशन चाहिए होगी, कम्युनिस्ट पार्टीज की परमिशन लेनी होगी।
अफगानिस्तान भेज रहे हैं, इट इज रॉन्ग। आप यहाँ बिठा करके मुसलमानों की बेइज्जती करना बंद करें।
बेचारे तालिबान टू बेचारे मुसलमान। Did you see where it goes? You see where it goes from बेचारे तालिबान to बेचारे मुसलमान। मैं इनसे पूछा था तो विवेक श्रीवास्तव, विवेक श्रीवास्तव, अगर मुसलमान इतने बेचारे तो अफगानिस्तान यहाँ पर क्यों
इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन? So why are you
talking about the BJP connecting?
तो आप अफगानिस्तान में
डिसाइड करेंगे
चाइना में बसा दो।
Who are you to decide? हाँ, राहत इंदौरी ने कहा है ना,
अरे यू सेड दैट सीए में प्रावधान रखो कि मुसलमान शुड आल्सो बी एबल टू कम। तो जब मुसलमानों को दावत देनी है पर यहाँ के ही मुसलमान पीड़ित हैं तो बाकी के मुसलमानों को बुलाकर परेशान क्यों करना है? वहाँ के मुसलमानों को 53 OIC नेशन से भेज दो। यू सेंड देम टू चाइना, यू सेंड देम टू ज़िंजियांग प्रोविंस, यू सेंड देम टू ऑल दोस अदर ब्यूटीफुल प्लेसेस दैट कम्युनिस्ट रूल इज देयर। आप इधर मत बुलाइए, यहाँ पर अगर मुसलमान बेचारा है, यहाँ पर सिर्फ बेचारा आपकी राजनीति बन चुकी है।
विवेक श्रीवास्तव जी, ये दर्द आपको इधर मुसलमानों के लिए क्यों नहीं होता जो चाइना में रहते हैं? चाइना उनका भी है, उनके लिए भी आवाज उठाइए। चाइना भी तो आपका देश है।
इंडिया है, मेरा देश हिंदुस्तान है।
अच्छा,
मेरा देश हिंदुस्तान है।
आइडियोलॉजी तो आपकी चाइना से आती है ना? स्टालिन और लेनिन इंडिया के तो थे नहीं। स्टालिन और लेनिन तो इंडिया के थे नहीं, वहां से आई है ना आइडियोलॉजी। वहां क्या हो रहा है आपके हेड ऑफिस में, वही देख लीजिए। उन मुसलमानों के लिए दर्द नहीं होता, यहाँ के मुसलमानों के लिए दर्द होता है क्योंकि वोट बैंक है।
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं।
और यहाँ के विक्टिमाइज रखते हैं। यहाँ पे जय श्री राम, ये वही भारत है, ये वही भारत है जहाँ आपने जय श्री राम को भी एक वॉर क्राई कहा है। लेकिन यहाँ पे हिंदुओं के दुखों की कोई कीमत नहीं है, मुसलमानों के दुखों की आपको बड़ी चिंता लगी रहती है। और आप कहते हैं बेचारा तालिबान और कोई सवाल भी ना पूछे। आप कह रहे हैं वेट एंड वॉच पॉलिसी सरकार के लिए है, आपके लिए कोई वेट एंड वॉच थी? पहले दिन से आप चढ़कर नाच रहे हैं। आप हमेशा यही कह रहे हैं कि ये तो गुड तालिबान आ गया, तब वेट एंड वॉच पॉलिसी नहीं थी। लेट मी गेट इन संजू वर्मा। संजू वर्मा, द वेट एंड वॉच पॉलिसी इज ओनली फॉर द गवर्नमेंट। देयर इज नो वेट एंड वॉच पॉलिसी फॉर द ऑपोजिशन। फॉर द ऑपोजिशन इट इज ओनली स्टैंड ऑन द टेबल इन राज्यसभा एंड डांस पॉलिसी।
Navika ji, I just want to correct Vivek Srivastava. You know, please don't spread canard here. Please don't spread canard. The Indian government has clearly said, and I have repeated this on many times in debates on this particular issue, that we are committed to the peace and stability of the region, including peace and stability in Afghanistan, but we will not negotiate with a terror militia group. We will never negotiate with a terror militia group. Do you get me loud and clear? The Indian government has never negotiated with ultra terror and extrajudicial outfits like the Taliban or the ISIS. Go educate yourself before coming in that.
विवेक श्रीवास्तव जी, 24/7 into 365 देना है हिंदुस्तान को गाली, देना है भारत को गाली और उसके बाद कहना है हिंदुस्तान हमारा। अरे भाई हिंदुस्तान भारत माता से पूछ लो, उसकी भी तो कोई से होगी इस बात में। भारत माता के ऊपर आपने जो सितम ढाए हुए हैं, भारत माता बोलेंगे नहीं, भारत माता बोलेंगे नहीं, लेकिन सितम ढाएंगे भारत माता पे और उसके बाद बोलेंगे हिंदुस्तान हमारा है। क्यों भाई, क्यों? आपको तो वहां का पेट्रोल अच्छा लग रहा है, वहां की गाड़ियां अच्छी लग रही है तालिबान की, चले जाइए।
भारत माता की जय। Why don't you say भारत माता की जय?
महंगाई को अगर कोई पॉइंट आउट कर रहा है तो क्या प्रॉब्लम है आपको?
Your communist ideology prevents you to say वंदे मातरम। Your communist ideology prevents you from saying जय।
सुनिए,
Your communist ideology prevents you from saying भारत माता की जय।
मैं आपको बताता हूं।
tell you,
अरे आपको कुछ नहीं
the
पता
Naxalite
कम्युनिज्म।
ideology which has killed millions has been rated as one of the top terror ideologies by the United
बताओ मुझे
Nations,
संजू वर्मा।
along with the
संजू
likes
वर्मा
of
इंकलाब
Boko
जिंदाबाद
Haram,
किसने कॉइन किया?
Jamaat-ud-Dawa,
आपको मालूम नहीं है।
Lashkar-e-Toiba.
आप डिबेट में
So you
पढ़ते
have
नहीं
great
आते हैं।
company.
That is the
You
problem.
have great company
Who
to
coined
flatter
the slogan?
yourself.
विवेक श्रीवास्तव, इनकलाब जिंदाबाद एक समय में था, आजकल तो जिहाद की बातें हो रही है जो आपको सुनाई नहीं देती। आप अभी 60s 70s में बैठे हुए हैं। बट let me come back to Shehzad Poonawalla. Shehzad Poonawalla, my question at this point is that criticism of a government of policies is absolutely fine, no problem with that. But lamenting and asking for support from outside, कोई कह रहा है भाई कश्मीर United Nations का issue है, we should not talk about Kashmir inside, 370 should not be removed, minorities, when the OIC says minorities are persecuted in India, ये सारे खड़े हो जाते हैं, वाह वाह, जवाब दीजिए, सरकार जवाब दे। लेकिन इनकी बोलती बंद हो जाती है जब वही OIC कंडेम नहीं करती मुसलमानों की मौत का काबुल में। ये कैसी हिपोक्रेसी है?
नाविका जी, there is one OIC there. There is one second now. My name is Shehzad. ऐसे मत कीजिए, मुसलमान को भी बोलने दीजिए। विवेक जी मुसलमान को भी बोलने दीजिए। One is Organization of Islamic Countries and one is
अमेरिका के खिलाफ भी बोल दीजिए।
अरे मैं बोल रहा हूँ, सुन लीजिए, चाइना ने अडॉप्ट कर लिया है तालिबान को, इसलिए आपकी मजबूरी है, मुझे पता है चाइना के आपके प्रेसिडेंट का ऑर्डर आ चुका है।
डेमोक्रेसी की दुआई देते हैं, रोज डेमोक्रेसी की दुआई देते हैं, तो डेमोक्रेसी में बोल लेने दीजिए। फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच शहजाद पूनावाला का भी है। हाँ, जिस तरह माजिद हैदरी बोलना चाह रहे हैं उस तरह शहजाद को भी फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच है, बोलने दीजिए। आप क्यों सिखा रहे हैं उसे कि इसकी तारीफ करो और उसकी बुराई करो, क्यों कह रहे हैं?
उनको पसंद
वाला थोड़ा तो अमेरिका के बारे में भी दो
की मर्जी भाई। आप आज चाइना के गुण गा रहे हैं ना।
रुक जाओ विवेक श्रीवास्तव, रुक जाओ, रुका भी करो कभी, दूसरों की बात भी सुना करो। 1 second now, what is going on? Navika, can I speak?
1 minute.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी,
let me just get some order. Shehzad Poonawalla, called out your name.
Now,
respond.
Yeah, just 20 seconds. Let me tell you how the organization of Islamist caliphate works. Their thinking is that, look, these people are unhappy in Gaza. It's a Muslim populated place. They are unhappy in Iran. They are unhappy in Iraq. They are unhappy in Libya. They are unhappy in Syria. Where are they actually happy? They are happy in India. They are happy in America. Yet they will only abuse India. They will only abuse Hindus with whom they are happy. The reason is because for them, the religion or the Sharia matters more than their connection with Samvidhan. That is why they want to whitewash the crimes of Taliban by making unfounded comparisons. Now look, the moment I speak about Taliban, you have Vivek Srivastava screaming. He just said it's a wait and watch policy, but he can't wait and watch what I'm saying. He has to defend Taliban because President Xi Jinping has told him to.
Lower your fader. I'll have to lower your fader. Shehzad is making a point, substantive point, and I need to get Majid Haidari to respond to it. Just take a chill pill. Yes, Shehzad.
मेरा केवल इतना कहना है कि देर इज इनफ प्रूफ दैट तालिबान इज लिंक्ड विद IS Khorasan. Is it hidden from anybody that the Haqqani network is part of IS Khorasan and is also part of Taliban? So if IS Khorasan can be condemned by Majid Haidery, what stops him from condemning Taliban? He doesn't condemn either Taliban or IS because he agrees with Taliban and IS completely, whether it's on women's rights, Sharia, democracy, on all points. Majid Haidery actually believes in both of these organizations, and so does the OIC, and therefore they don't come out and condemn it.
Majid Haidery, I want to ask you one thing. This is a country that is run by the constitution, and the constitution के rights आपको बहुत पसंद है, लेकिन जो उसमें से नहीं पसंद है वो आप कहेंगे कि ये हमारा नहीं, हमारा शरिया लॉ चाहिए इसके लिए. That is the problem. The problem is the selective picking up of freedom of speech from the constitution, but not giving freedom to the women of the Muslim community. And that is where your hypocrisy, that is where your hypocrisy gets absolutely exposed, even without getting into Taliban, Uyghur Muslims or anything else. आपकी घर में
Yes, Navika Sahiba, I
hypocrisy
agree with you.
exposed.
There's a problem. Yes, Navika Sahiba, I definitely agree with you. There's a problem with the selectivity. Because today the saffron lobby has been silent over what Islamic State has done in Afghanistan. I mean, nobody from BJP or RSS has condemned the Islamic State today. Is there a new love story between RSS and ISIS that you guys are silent today?
ISIS?
And one important point.
What are you saying? अच्छा तो अगर टेरर की बात आएगी तो आपको तो हिंदू टेरर करना है. आप तो ऑथर ऑफ हिंदू टेरर वाली लॉबी के हैं ना. आपको तो हिंदू टेरर नजर आता था. आपको कोई आईसिस टेरर तो नजर आ नहीं रहा. और अब आरएसएस और आईसिस. संजू वर्मा पेट्रोल पसंद आता है अफगानिस्तान का. तालिबान पसंद आते हैं अफगानिस्तान के, लेकिन आईसिस लगती है कि हिंदुस्तान से उनका लिंक है. ये किस तरह की सोच है?
Navika ji, I have request, I'm about to make some important points. Each time I speak, there is background music. Can I please have a say without being interrupted repeatedly?
Against the Indian rulers who made this.
Look, this man is in love with his grating voice. This man is in love with his grating voice. Can you please lower his fader?
I'm running out of time. Majid Haidery, please allow Sanju Verma to make a concluding remark. Sanju.
Here. First and foremost, this whole narrative that the Modi government is anti-Muslim, I think that is a bluff that needs to be called out. In the first 5 years of his first term, Narendra Modi gave scholarships to 3.4 crore Muslim men and women. And the agenda is by 2024, that number will be an additional 5 crore people. Please go and read about schemes like Naya, Savera and Nai Manzil. The other most important point is, Majid Haidery, आप यहाँ पर बैठकर भाषण देते हो. Have you ever condemned the lynching of Rahul Rajput, who was killed by a Muslim mob? Have you ever condemned the lynching of Chandan Gupta only because he chose to hoist the tricolor in the bylane of one small lane in Uttar Pradesh? Have you condemned the lynching of Rinku Verma? Have you condemned the lynching of Sawan Rathod by 4 Muslim youngsters? Have you condemned Sharjeel Imam? He said he will break the chicken leg, which means he wanted Northeast to be separated from the rest of India. Have you condemned Sharjeel Usmani? He said all Ram Bhakts are terrorists. Have you condemned Riazuddin behind the Bangalore?
कहाँ condemn करेंगे संजू वर्मा जी? When people like the National Secretary of the Communist Party of India, Mr. D. Raja, says explosions in Kabul were an act of terror, but nobody knows who did it. Now, if this is what Mr. D. Raja, former Rajya Sabha member, National Secretary of the CPI, has to say, despite ISIS Khorasan taking responsibility for the blast, he says nobody knows who did it. This is a lobby in denial. They will find fault in their own country, in their own governments, but they will find everybody outside here, even the radical Islamists, as people who are going through a freedom struggle. Now, how confused can you be about your own reality, about your own priority? Well, it's a judgment call people of this country will need to take. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on debate number 1. Debate number 2 and the mess in the Congress party coming up on the other side.